Hello, welcome to the Millionaire Woman Show, where we'll be discussing leadership, business, and human potential, inspiring you to live rich from the inside out. Unlock your creativity, stretch out of your comfort zone, break through your barriers, take inspired action, and achieve epic results. Now, here's your host, two-time best-selling author, speaker, and certified executive coach, Debra Kasowski.
Hello everyone, it's Debra Kasowski. Thank you for joining me on the Millionaire Woman Show. Zig Ziglar said, "People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily." It usually gets a lot of chuckles in the crowd, but here's the thing. There's so much truth in that quote. Motivation doesn't last, and it's something that we need to bathe our mindset with on a regular basis. So today I wanted to talk to you about 3 things to help you crush it daily to start getting the results that you want. So we're going to start with motivation. Motivation is that drive. It's that prompt. It's the influence. It's the leading. It's what gets you going. It's about movement. It's the movement to get someone to do something. And that only happens when you take action, that inspired action that you feel so good about, that's going to get you the results you believe in. So in order to do that, it's one thing to remember that when you take action, that motivation and momentum builds as you start seeing results, that glimpses that result that you're looking for in the future is starting to become a reality. So those glimpses really help you work forward and get excited about taking more actions. So motivation is really, really important. Thinking about how do you motivate yourself on a regular basis? Do you prime the pump and get yourself set up first thing in the morning? Do you protect your mornings like a sacred ritual? So here is the thing about motivation. Motivation is something that comes from also your mindset. So in order to stay motivated, you have to pay attention to what you're allowing into your mind and what's circulating in your mind on a regular basis. First of all, are you talking kindly to yourself? Or are you beating yourself up because something didn't go exactly the way you wanted? Now is the time to shift that thinking and really think about, so how can I talk to myself? I need to give myself that 5-star high five, give myself those reminders that I have what it takes to go forward. That's the thing that you need to do. Have that pep talk for yourself. Or you can go on to YouTube and find tons of motivational videos to help you get there, like this one. So when we're talking about motivation and mindset, they go together because motivation is an intrinsic quality. It's that drive that's going to make you go after what it is that you truly want, and without stopping, without the limits that you see in yourself. So it's really about moving forward and with action, with a little bit of speed, and having the results show up. The thing is, if your mindset is in a place that you're not feeling positive thinking, you're in a negative spiral, it's going to affect how you feel overall, and chances are you're going to talk yourself out of taking the actions necessary to get the results that you want. So you want to be starting to shift that thinking into a more positive way, reframing it whenever possible to get into that positive state so you're feeling great, jazzed up, and ready to take the actions that you need to. Sometimes you need to put on some music that inspires you. Maybe you're going to read a book, listen to a podcast, maybe have a little dance party of your own. Whatever it's going to take to get you motivated, or just a YouTube video to feel like you see some of the results. And that's the other thing. If you're not starting to celebrate some of those wins, some of those successes that you have along the way, how will you know that you've gotten there? As you celebrate, you continuously build a momentum to really start seeing the results in your life that you want to see. The other part about mindset is before you judge and make assumptions, I want you to start being curious. I want you to ask questions about what truly is possible. Give yourself the permission to dream about what can be versus what can't be. When you look at possibility, you can be motivated by the creation of ideas, hearing different stories, and start seeing those glimpses of reality again. The third thing, and also the other part of motivation, let me just take a step back for a moment. The other thing about motivation, some people are motivated by rewards. Some people are motivated by recognition. But true sustainable motivation comes from within, about what it is that I truly need to succeed. So think about what that is for you. The other thing is, who are you surrounding yourself with? Often people feel that motivation when they're around people who are around them, encouraging and supporting, being their cheerleader, and saying, you know what, you got this. I totally believe in you. Sometimes people see in us what we don't see in ourselves because we're so close to everything in front of us that we fail to see our own gifts. So sometimes we need those people around us to remind us. But the other thing, if you feel that you're the smartest person in the room, it's time to change up the room. It's time for you to start hanging out with people who are going to challenge you, help you grow in your knowledge, get you out of your comfort zone to really start taking bigger actions toward your dreams. Especially when you're sharing your dreams, you're making that declaration, and people want to get involved in helping you support you getting the results that you want. And it's super, super exciting. So I've loved helping people and watching them step into their purpose, step into the gifts that they feel that they have, and really making a positive change in the world. The third thing is mastery. And this is where mastery gets a lot of slack, not slack, but a poor rap, because people are like, mastery, oh, that involves so much repetition. Well, when you think of the Olympic athlete who has been practicing their craft for 4 to 10 years, they have been practicing the same act over and over and over, an act of discipline, correcting and refining small, different portions of different things, watching videos of their performance, and then going out and executing just till they get it. It's a mastery. And when we think about the things that we need to do, whether it be in our businesses or organizations or just learning a new skill like public speaking, for example, it takes time. It takes perseverance. And will there be resistance? Absolutely, because it's a head game. It's about convincing yourself to do things that maybe you don't want to do, but you know that they're going to help you be successful in the end. So what I need you to do is think about mastery as your friend. Mastery in the form that repetition is the art. It's the consistency and the discipline that get you the results, that separate the good from the great, so that you can be the greatest in your field. You are stepping into your greatness because it's a decision that you're willing to do what it takes, whether it be 1 time, 2 times, maybe 100 times, to execute, not perfection, but excellence in everything that you do. So remember, mindset, motivation, and mastery all come together to crush it daily. The more prepared you are, the more planning that you put into each and every day, along with a kickstart attitude, ready to jump in and get results, all of that combined is going to help you crush what you need to. Maybe you make 10 phone calls every single day. Those 10 phone calls are going to create a domino effect. You are going to have greater outreach than somebody who does, I'll do 2 random calls today, 2 random calls tomorrow. Or I'm going to talk to these 3 people. Or I'm going to run maybe 2K today, 10K tomorrow. It's about consistent action, focusing often on technique, whether it be honing a skill over and over and over. This is where people see the overnight success and they're like, wow, look at them. It's far from being an overnight success. They have honed and continuously worked on their craft to get the results that they are now getting today. What are you choosing to do for mastery, your mindset, and staying motivated so you can crush it today? Thank you for joining me. I'm your host, Debra Kasowski. Please go over to our website at www.debrakasowski.com. Sign up for your free ebook, The 21 Habits High Achievers Kick to Achieve Success. And I'd love for you to go over to iTunes, give us a 5-star high five, write us a review for the Millionaire Woman Show. Plus, share this podcast if you feel so inspired so that we can have more people crushing it out there, getting the results that they want. As Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. And my wish for you as always is go out and make today great. And especially since crushing it is our theme today.